Graveyard here, no tricks, just bodies. Today we're diving into another episode of Subnautica. So with that, let's dive in. If you enjoyed the music, I'll be leaving a link in the description below to the artist. If you would like to join me on my Discord, there'll also be a link as well. Today, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, so we're going to find out when we get into it. As you can hear, my bug is on me. Oh, I think we're going to listen to the radio, see what's going on, and then go from there. But first, we need water. Well, it'll be... I would not mind building this out. We're going to do that later. Okay, so we're going to eat some of these. We've got Steve in our hand. And we're going to plant 4 of these. It's not ideal, but it's okay. We're also going to check this. That is okay. And with that, we're going to listen.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, so we have... codes and clues, Life Pod 4. Yeah, we've already been to Life Pod 4. We've already been to Life Pod 4 because we found, I believe it was like Life Pod... I think it was, yeah, it was Life Pod 6 that we found, and because of where it said on Life Pod 6, we went to Life Pod 4. So we don't need to go to Life Pod 4. We do have a Degassi habitat though. My only concern with that is depending on how far out it is, will depend on what we need to do. Because if it's too far, we might have to look into making these here. Which I'd have to make that one and then make that one. So it wouldn't be too hard, because I can make a pastel ingot pretty quickly. It's just going to get the enamel glass. But it should have everything to make enamel glass. Okay, yeah, so I have everything to make that. We need to get some quartz. We need to get into this locker 10 titanium, I believe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what do we need for pastel ingot? 2 lithium. Hopefully we have the lithium. We have the lithium. And I believe in here we have a tooth. Okay, with that we can make everything we need. We're gonna get that, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that, and we're gonna get that. Okay, we also need 3 rubies, so we've got 2 out of 3. We might find some more while we're adventuring. Not this side, the other side. Again, we can change the colors and the names of the sea moth. I still don't have any suggestions though, so please, if you have a suggestion, leave it. Or I'm just going to do it myself, and I'd really rather have the fun of people who watch making those decisions. In the meantime, we're gonna take that. Oh, there's a few things we're gonna need, isn't there? Yeah. So first things first. I need magnite. I need magnite. We should have magnite. We have magnite. I have everything. I can make it. Now the final thing will be to get that, which I can get another pastel ingot pretty easy. It's just that we don't have the rubies right now. But there's a few other things that I want to go up to 500 meters now that I want to get before we do that. Such as... we don't need that. We have just upgraded I would not mind getting the perimeter defense system, as well as a sonar. Ooh, I could do the sonar. That's the only thing that I think I need to work on is get the planial. Let's see, what do we need for that? So we need 3. We need a hydraulic acid, which is 3 shrooms and salt deposit, which I can easily get that. And then gold. Okay. Hence why we got this little star over here. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna put 4 of the acid shrooms. Over here is where I'm gonna plant the deep shrooms. So I'm gonna need quite a few of those, I have a feeling, and we'll put the rest of those in there. Well, actually, we'll take those. Hello, bug. Hello, my bug. Okay, that's not working out. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. There we go. If I can hit the right buttons, there we go. We'll put those 4 in, and then we'll put these 4 in. So that's a whole ass row of them. I didn't want to take that, but okay. We're just gonna fill up the rest of those. I didn't plant that one. And then take that for a fabric. Alright, back into base. We're not doing as much as I would like to have been doing already, but ain't gonna hurt nobody. We will, however, make that, because we'll need it for when we decide to start building a base again. Alright, before we leave... I'm going to refill all of this. And fill myself up. Okay. We're not leaving yet, are we? No, we're building stuff. I got confused on what I was doing. So I need copper wire, and I have the 2 magnite that I need. We need the pole. I need that. And I don't remember what all I said I need. I know I need deep shrooms, which I don't have the deep shrooms on me now since I'm growing them again. But salt deposit, which I don't think I have any salt here. It would either be there or be in food. It's not. Would it be in water? It's not. Okay, we're gonna go get some salt and maybe attempt to go locate some deep shrooms while we're at it. I know a spot in which I can get these shrooms, deep shrooms immediately, so that won't be too hard to figure out. It's gonna be going and finding salt afterwards. Oof. I guess we don't need to find salt. We got the salt right there. Wrong one. We're gonna go in there. Now I know that somewhere out here is where we can get some more deep shrooms at, but I'd really rather not risk it if I don't have to. But I'm gonna have to. Okay, we got the 3D trims that we're needing, so we're gonna go back to base and make what it is that we're needing. 'Cause I don't fully know if we can get all the way down there. I hope that I eventually get better at, you know, driving. Okay, cannot heal it while it's in here. Got it, got it, got it. Radio message?
Aurora, we're approaching the...
Ah!
We have a landing
Okay.
site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers for the weather holes. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Alrighty, so we've got 40 minutes basically to go get what we need before we have to head that way. Alright, so we're gonna get that. I know we needed a copper wire, so we're gonna get some copper out. I think we needed a wiring kit, but I'm not positive. Computer chip. No, wait, no, that's not what we need. Nice, but that's not what we need. Wiring kit and 2 magnite. So we need 2 silver. Which we've got. And 2 magnite, which we've got. And then a wiring kit. We can make both that and this. And for safety reasons, we're going to take a power cell with us. So we can't put that in, but we can put that and that in. But this also means that we no longer have storage abilities unless we take things out, and leave 2 of those. Take out 2 of the med kits. Put those in, because you never know if you'll need storage for something. So we're going to come back this way. And to the med kit section, we're going to add those. I keep coming to the wrong side. I always like having backup batteries because it doesn't hurt to have them. We'll take out one of those and leave a spare power cell in here just in case we need it. So with that said, we're going to start working on heading out. I guess instead of going down and everything like I was wanting, we're going to go check out what the Sunbeam wants.
All systems online.
But before we do that, we're going to repair up. Alright. Well, I will see you there unless anything interesting happens. Okay, I don't like that. Wrong button! Wrong button! Oh. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. going that way, but I don't like using that, but what is this place? Oh, there's a wreck. Okay. We will take a moment, I guess, to check this. Oh, do we have time? Yes. Okay, we're gonna check this out.
On the land masses suspended here suggests they once floated on the surface, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's gonna be useful in the near future. This is not terrifying at all.
New blueprint.
I do like the idea of having a grappling hook, though. Keeping our eyes open for anything. At about the 20-minute mark, we're going to head back to our life pod if we're not back there yet, and start heading towards the site that we have to head towards. Okay. There's going to be a bright light. Look away. If you can't handle it. I'm happy that you're dancing. I don't know what you're dancing to, but I'm happy that you're dancing. Ooh. Fire suppression? Oh, nice.
New blueprint acquired.
There's another cauldron cannon.
New blueprint acquired. ARAWS safety instructions appendix C14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
Okay. We are going to go fill our oxygen tank real quick. That's why we have it, to paralyze them and get them out of here. This is fucking bullshit. God, I hope they don't destroy my sea moth. Okay. So we're gonna go all the way back through here because we've already done everything that's in this part of the area. We've got 9 minutes before we gotta get back to the Seamoth and head out of here. We've got that. Bright light, please look away if you can't handle them. Hello, my bug. Hello, my bug. Mwah. Alright. Cool. Swim charge fins! Yes! That means we won't have to keep replacing the battery for our Sea Glide.
Acquired.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that looks like that can move. We could probably go down there. We could probably go down there. I know exactly what we need to do that, though. Come on. Make sure Seamoth doesn't need any assistance. Get some air while we're here. Okay, I have exactly what I want. I'm so happy that I packed that in one of the previous episodes and then partially forgot that it was there. I think it was over this way. Yeah, it was over this way. Okay. So now we need to assign this. I'm gonna do that to where the knife is. We can move it. We can go down.
Passing 200.
We can get a big aquarium! We can get a huge aquarium.
Blueprint acquired.
Propulsion cannon. Propulsion cannon. We've got so many things today. It's another propulsion cannon. We don't really need that. We got so many things today. Oh, come on. There we go. This wasn't a terrifying sound at all. Oh. That's a door. Gotcha, gotcha. Dude, okay, so before we do anything else, we're gonna save. That way we don't lose it. What are you bopping to? What are you bopping to? I think you could go through that, but there's no way to get through that door, which is okay. We are, however, gonna pop out of that. Jesus Christ. Repair that. Scan that. And we can get our Cyclops now. We're gonna save again.
Acquired.
Seeing if I need anything. That's a Cyclops engine fragment, which I don't need any more of. I'm doing now is just looking around, seeing if there's anything else that we need before we head out. I might come back here and explore after the whole situation with the sunbeam, because you never know. Oh god, this is not terrifying at all. Oh, I do need. I did need some more rubies, so I think I'm gonna grab some of those while we're here. It's not gonna hurt to get some rubies. I may not scan everything. Yeah, I know I swam into him, but... I totally didn't just jump horribly. That's something I knew was gonna happen. So the main reason why we're sticking around a little bit is because sometimes you'll find other things around these wrecks that you normally aren't aware of, and I like to be thorough when I'm checking these places. Just to make sure that I've gotten everything. We're not going to be going too far out because I don't know how dangerous this area is. Alright, we're taking one more sweep. If you guys see that I've missed anything, like one of the data banks that gives us some sort of recipe or blueprint or something, let me know. But I think I've thoroughly searched everywhere and everything, and I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay. So you'd be like, why aren't you going... Why are you going like this? Why are you not going through the water? Why are you sticking so close? Let's see if it'll show us.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
You may not believe me when I say it, but there is a Reaper Leviathan out there somewhere. Oh well. Okay, so we'll keep that on me in case we need it. I'm fucking terrified, dude. Okay. I will deposit most likely some of these ores in here for now, just Well, I think I'm gonna deposit
Wait
the
a
more
second.
important ones. Yeah, the rubies. And I think just for safety reasons, we're gonna park ourselves right here.
Fluid intake.
Okay, let's see. Don't really need that.
Wait a minute.
That's one reason I'm not worried about getting food or water while we're up here, is that we've got all of
Vital
this.
signs stabilizing.
It's not a healthy way to live, but it's a way. Alright, and now we just gotta wait for like 18 minutes. There's a lot on this island here. I see a friend. Come here, my friend. You know, I know there's a Reaper Leviathan out there somewhere. Why don't you go feed it? So the thing is, I know what's gonna happen, but I'd rather just kind of vibe with it. Alright, we're gonna wait here.
Shut up.
Alright, well, we'll see you when the sunbeam gets here. Yeah. Alrighty, we're hitting our 10-minute mark. So we got 10 more minutes to go before we continue. I'll see you guys back when we've got about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go before the sunbeam arrives. Alright guys, we're a minute and a half out from when the sunbeam will arriving, so welcome back. As you can see, my hunger water has been full because I've been casually going down and attacking the trees. Those fish? Those are fish. There are fish over there! It looks like a bird. I want to scan it. You think it'll let me scan it? No, come back! Let me scan you! No, come back, let me scan you. I've almost got you scanned. Maybe if I'm lucky, another one will come close. Okay. Let's... Oh.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8.
Hopefully...
It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Well, nice to know that's bugged out to where we couldn't see it. Well, damn. Well, that sucks. So it didn't show the sunbeam coming down. It just was really blurry, so I'll have to show a picture of the sunbeam at some point. But yeah, nah, it looks like we're stuck, so that sucks. I guess in the next episode, we're gonna go and figure out what that thing is. And yeah. So it doesn't look like we're getting off anytime soon, so... It's making more noise. Oh, it's going back into its resting position. Got it. Alright, at that one, we'll see you next time. Remember, it's not just a channel, it's a resurrection. Subscribe and join the Undead Army, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!